When we were starting this campaign, we were trying to reach as many people who live with MS as possible. One of the things we learned is that there are 1 million people, at least in the United States, who live with MS. And what we noticed is that about half of those people in some way, shape, or form were connected with the society. One of the things that we found out going into the campaign is there were a lot of things we just didn't know. And so when we were working with CSG, we really started to hone in on who are the people we're trying to reach and what is it that they need to know and what do we want them to think, feel, and do along the way. And once we wrestled that to the ground, we were able to really determine what the beginning part of the campaign was going to be and what the end part of the campaign was going to be and what we were going to measure along the way. And by being able to do that and be able to work through that process, we're able to hit on a number of themes that we really believe were going to matter to our audience so that we could get more people to fold into the MS movement, but also give them an action that was measurable, that was meaningful, and something that we could track in terms of impact over time. The most important part of this campaign was letting people know that you can live a powerful life and that while you might have MS, it doesn't necessarily need to have you. And so by connecting people with tools, resources, doctors, access to other information that might be meaningful to them was a very powerful part of the campaign because people were actually able to take action in their own way. We were able to raise that a little bit more than 2%. And it wasn't just about the fact that we were able to grow the number. What was really more important was that we were actually able to start creating a path forward for how we're going to create campaigns over and over. It was about sustainability. It was about understanding that we can impact people's lives in a positive way without having to start from scratch. One of the more interesting things that came out of this campaign was that we didn't make it about technology. We didn't make it about tools or about products or services. We made it about people. And one of the cool things that came out of it was a mindset shift. And people started to realize, not just on the marketing team, but across the organization, is that stories are powerful. And when you can empower people to tell their story and give them the platform to tell their story effectively and efficiently, then you can really start moving the needle beyond just pure numbers of people engaging with the society, but actually people who are doing something to help create a world free of MS.